Okay, we're live. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a live video chat show for adults because we use dangerous, dangerous stuff. We use heat guns and hot glue guns and scissors and needles and all kinds of dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat show where we interact with the chat room. So I'm going to try to pull myself up in uh, YouTube so I can see the chat over here. And let's see if this will work. See if I can get in. And I can. There's Teresa, Candy. Teresa. Oh. Candy. I had it down. I was making sure. And Sherry. Good to see you girls. Teresa, are you okay? Teresa had a little tumble. Did you get dizzy or anything before you sort of lost your balance? Hi, Dana. Dana's got homework. Oh, in pain but okay. All right, Teresa. She had a little tumble, and I used to I did I had a couple of tumbles last year. Uh, because I didn't know why I was getting dizzy. And it turned out, I guess I was immune to my water pill and it was causing dizziness. So my doctor switched it to another water pill and I take it twice a day. And it's probably a lesser amount. And then because I take it twice a day, it doesn't hit me all at once. But anyway, my dizziness is gone. Well, most of it, the majority. When I don't feel good, I still get dizzy. Oh, Candy's in PT for dizziness now. Okay. Well, hi, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. Becca's okay. She slept most of the day and yesterday, and I just spoke with her, and she's fine. She's curled up in front of the YouTube. Hi, Lori. So, hello, everybody. And there's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Good to come in. Good, good, good. Come in. Sit down. Prop your feet up. Sit back and relax. I got to watch Lisa Conway today. She is going to try to start streaming again. Woohoo! Welcome back, Lisa. I like Lisa. And she was into her wool today and she was into the locks. And she's going to send me some of her locks. And when I get them, I'm going to make some more of these girls here and I'm going to put them on her, on this girl. And I made an order. I placed an order. I'm going to get me some more of this pink erasers. And I've already got this marked on what I want to make. And I'm going to start doing just a little bit of carving. And I would like to carve a girl. So I got some more sheets so that I can carve one about 4 by 6. Oh, like postcard size. So I'll have to. I have no idea what I'm going to carve and how I'm going to carve her, and I have no idea how it's going to work out. But I do want to carve a girl. So yeah. So good. Everybody's coming in. I've got on here. I'm going to add 365. I got my Happy Mail out. We're going to do the iCads, the index card, and the Rolodex card. We're going to work in the hunt book. And we've got to try to do some kind of a kitchen. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's here. Hello, hello. Cheryl, these last couple of weeks have gone awful fast. Are they going fast for you? She's having treatments. It seems like there was something else I wanted to do, but can't remember now what it was. Oh, the bird book. We might do the bird book again. I'm trying to fill it up so I can put it on the shelf. Shannon's Valentine's went out. Woohoo! Angie says it's been a long day. Well, sit back and relax. Prop your feet up, Angie. Take a load off. Hi, Jessie. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Come on in. And then I just happen to have another can. Yeah, I have another can. And I think I need another can. So sorry, Dana, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. And it's even got sticky on it just for the occasion. We're gonna do another can. And I think I'll just use this paper right here because it's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it on here, and I'm going to add about an inch. So it'll be about right there. And I'll roll it won't even fit to go around. I have to put something on the front of it. So that's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it up. So here is my can cover. And then I probably could have angled it, maybe got it on there. But that's okay. I can piece it. Piece it good. I can piece it and maybe disguise it so that you can't even tell. I do have my twinchy paper out too. I could do my twinchy papers. So what I like to do sometimes is I might find one of these that'll match. But we can decorate it. We can put something on the front of it to disguise it. So I'm just going to take some of my glue and just glue it down like that. So yeah, this was like a green bean can, a double green bean can. So what you do is you kind of curve it around a little bit around the holes so that you can see the holes, and then that'll disguise. Maybe. It might. It just might work. Put it right there. Wow, it blends in just fine. Fine as a frog hair. That's pretty daggone good. Let's get this up there. Nice. Real nice. And then I'm going to just use a little bit of hot glue right there. So, Margaret's here. Hello, everybody coming in. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, I'm doing one of my favorite hobbies here. Yeah, it's a favorite hobby. Decorating a can. This is a childhood memory game. Uh, fond, fond memory. Because I used to decorate cans when I was a kid. And it was always a great grandmother Christmas present or a mother present. Make her a can for Christmas. Oh, and she would take it and be so proud of it, and she'd put it straight into the kitchen by the telephone, and the pins would go right in it. She would sit it right up there. She wasn't ashamed of my work. No, ma'am. She liked gifts. Y'all remember doing anything like that when you were a kid? We didn't put anything on the on the fridge that I know of. I mean, we could have, but I don't remember doing anything like that. But my mother, when we left the house, when we all everybody finally left, there were five of us. She got out all of her pictures for all of these years, and she divided them up, and she divided them by age, and she tried to do it by date. So she would put them all in order of time first, and then she had five books, six books, one for her, and there were five kids. And she would take and start with the baby pictures. So Rick was the oldest, so his got his were earlier in date. So I don't know why I started coughing. Where's my tissue box? But anyway, she'd start with the oldest child. And even before that, if she had any pictures of her and daddy courting, or when they were young, she would put those pictures first, and most of them went in her book. And then when she got to Rick, she would put most of the Rick pictures in his book, but then she would take four of them out and put one of them in each of our books so that we would have baby pictures of our siblings. So anyway, and then by the time I got to me and my baby pictures, same thing. She would give me most of the pictures, but she would pick one or two out to give to the other books. So everybody got equal amount of pictures, so to speak. Where are my cough drops? I got excited. Excuse me. So anyway, that's how we got scrapbooks and how we did things when we were kids. And she would save our art whenever we had any kind of art that we would give to her, like a Valentine card or anything that we got a reward on, or that she was proud of. She would put it in this one little drawer in her bedroom, and we were all allowed to get in the drawer. We got in the drawer all the time. But anyway, all of those little art pictures ended up in our scrapbooks. So that's where our scrapbooks, all our uh, uh, refrigerator art went. She sort of collected it in a drawer, and then she ended up putting them in our scrapbooks. I'll have to get my scrapbook out and show it to you. Now that would be a treat, wouldn't it? I got all excited about telling you that story. I'm sorry, often. So anyway, that's how I do the edges, and I like to put something on the edges, tape or the paper, so that you don't cut your finger accidentally on the can. This one is in good shape, but some of them don't cut out very smooth. So I'm just going to use my hot glue gun and fold all that back down on the can real quick before it dries. And there was our can. And then we got to put some ribbon on it, put some lace on it. So let's see what we can find to put on it. I got a couple of goodie bags around here, laying around with all kinds of things in it. I've got some Ricky Rack in there. It's orange. Oh, there's yellow. Yellow would look pretty and bright. My mother would pick the yellow. And even this one, this is colorful. Piece of trimmings that somebody sent me. There's Barbara, sweet Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Dearest, my dearest friend, Barbara. So I could put this on there. I'm not quite sure that's frilly enough. The yellow looks pretty cool. And I could just keep going down and down and down in a spiral with yellow. How about if I do that? Let's just do that. Just start that down with a gluish area there. Hi, Carol. Come on in. So we're just going to spiral out of control. That's what we're going to do. We're going to spiral out of control. And I don't have to put glue under the whole thing. I just can spot it. I don't think I need to do it solid. Just glue it down every whip stitch. So tie a yellow ribbon. There you go, Barbara. I set you up good on that one. Good job. Goldie likes yellow. I used to have yellow daisies on my walls as a kid, as a child. My grandfather owned a paint factory. And when he retired, he decided he didn't want to retire. He still wanted to work part time, you know. So they retired and moved up into Lewisburg, West Virginia, close to the Greenbrier. A lot of people know where that is as a landmark, White Sulphur Springs. But anyway, they were only an hour from White Sulphur Springs. But anyway, he had a little paint shop, and he sold regular paint that he would put the colors in for you, whatever shade you wanted, you know. And he would he had this machine that where he would take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and make your collar. And he also had wallpaper books and fabric, upholstery fabric. So they were all up in the front of the store. There were chairs all over up there, and there was the front window, and you could sit there and look at the wallpaper books while he was in the back working, mixing paint. And so that was kind of, I remember doing that as a child. So so um, we always had wallpaper books, always, and we always crafted with our wallpaper books. But somehow, I guess my mother ordered some wallpaper from her dad, and he got us the wallpaper, and she picked out yellow daisies. And so we had yellow, and it's still up. Yellow daisies are still up on the wall as we speak in my room. But now Kay and I, we stayed together in our room for a long time. And then when my two oldest brothers went to college, so that freed up a bedroom. And so my sister got moved over to the other bedroom, and her color was purple. She picked purple to decorate her room. And but the walls were knotty pine. Hi, honey. You've been making some kind of a.
Ice. Because you was coughing.
Thank you. Is it lemonade?
Yeah.
I like lemonade.
Try it.
Okay. So anyway, here we go. I think it's cute.
It's cute.
Hmm.
You put all the dots on it and everything.
No, it's paper.
I was gonna say a month.
That would have taken me too long to do, but
Hi,
we like
girls.
to do fast things around here. We're fast. So,
Florida, Goldie, Angie Brown. Hello, hello. Phil, Sharon.
all
Hello,
right.
hello.
So let's put this over here. And I'm going to um, go ahead and work on our index cards. I've got them here. So I think I'm going to start off with this brown paper. And glue it down a little bit. And it should fit across most of it. Let's try it this way. Let's glue that down. So we'll get the glue each. So how's everybody doing? How's your week been? You been having a good week? Everything going good? Anything new? Any stories to tell? It's been 75. I know it's been 80 down here for 2 days. It was 81 today. We've got an early spring, but now that doesn't mean we're not going to get any more cooler weather because we will. And there is a cold front coming through up north, but I don't know how much of it we'll get. I'm about halfway down in Florida. So I'm going to put that down there and I'm going to put one on here like that. Right there. tell you, it'll be right there. Okay. So we'll just curve the corners a little bit. Like that. And there's that one. And I've got a little piece of ribbon. That I can use. That I think would look good. They're going to be kind of little clusters. I picked out some birds. I've got this one here for this card. And I also got the name of that bird. It's a warble bird. It's a bay-breasted warble. Warble. WARBLER bird. And I've got some of the text that it came with. So I wanted to put some text paper down next on that one. Let's just see what we can do here. And I probably should just go ahead and ink the edges. How about that? Now, Angie got a new Dollar Tree. Well, we know where she's going to be going every whip stitch. What you got?
Lid on there.
Oh, you got a lid for it? Is that the lid?
I found it, yeah.
It's not tight, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
That'll protect it a little bit. Because you know me, I'll probably spill it.
I will.
So, where was I now? I think I've got another bird down here. What did I do with my other bird? I had two birds. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I've lost my other bird. It's probably on the floor. Here it is. Here's my other bird. I was going to put this little bird on this page. And I got a couple of stamps. So I'm going to do these first, and then I'll do the text paper. And I'll ink the text paper. And I'll find something to ink it with. And I have no particular color in mind, so I'm going to use that one. And I could also ink the edges of the card. Just random. So anyway, tonight I thought maybe we would work in our 365 book for about half hour and see how many we can get done and try to get some of them done. So it doesn't matter if we don't ever finish the book. We'll just continue to work in it. And I still have the other one, the old one, in the closet over there. If you ever want to get it back out and work with it again. So this is a pretty lime green on this brown. It looks good. So Cheryl's doing good. No burning. Good. How many more? How many more do you have to do? She's doing radiation, and apparently it's not as bad uh, as the chemo part was. It just keeps shrinking it and shrinking it and shrinking it, and hopefully they zap it enough to destroy it. That's what the hope is. So I think that looks okay. Put a little green right there. Like that. Four more or 4 weeks? I've lost track. Okay, so then I wanna ink the edges of my paper, and we're going to put some of this down, and we're going to stamp too. Maybe I should put this down first and then stamp on top of it. We can do that. So, what else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? Okay, that one looks good. Let's use this one too. That looks good. And this one too. Put a little color on the page. Okay. That's all of that I see. I could go ahead and ink my birds too. Do they need to be inked? I think it'd be pretty if we do. I got a little green bow that we can use. That was found out on my desk from last week. And I've lost my bird again here. Let's try that. This one goes over here. And I think, let me go ahead and do some inking. I've got green. I think I've got a green ink. If I want to do green, let's see what we got back here. We've got, I got green ink we can use. The doodle cards have to find a new home. They got kicked out. So I've got a heart that we could use. Sharon's here. Yeah, I think she's here. Did I see Sharon earlier? I think I did. I'm going to use this one. And we're going to use this one. Like there. Hi, Esther. Hi, guys. So I'm done with this ink pad and this ink pad. Now I'm going to put some gluage down. And I'm going to put the bigger pieces on here. Cattywampus. Oh, I was going to put this down first and then stamp on top. Oh, well. We'll do it this way instead. Like that. I can try to go over top of them. Well, come on now, Beth. You can do better than that. There. That's better. So let's just glue this one down here. Let's see how it works. Like that. And then on this one, we could try using this here. Well, oh, I was telling you about Lisa Conway. I was watching her today, and she's going to try to start streaming again. And also, she was into her fibers, talking about some of her wool, and she bought some new locks. And the locks are just the curly parts of the sheep, and you can ask for those and get just a bag of the locks. And anyway, there's a way to process them, and she's doing a research. She belongs to this club where she signs up to do surveys on yarn, on wools, different sheeps, and they give her a sheet, an information sheet on the wool, and they send her the wool, and she has to judge it by the color, the feel, and how it works, and all kinds of questionnaires, and evaluate the wool. And she's doing it for as long as I can remember. And anyway, she was playing with some wool that she had, and I said, "Oh man, can I have a little bit?" Just one little envelope, not a whole lot, just a little bit. And so she's going to send me some of her locks, and it was gray, and then she had shades of burgundy, and oh, I want to do my ribbon first. Put my ribbon on here. So anyway, she's going to try to start streaming again, and she's going to do Sundays. She's going to try to do Sundays when Tanya is out of town. Tanya travels. They've got an RV, so they've been traveling around. And so when she's not home, she doesn't string. And so she thought that she might be able to use some of Tanya's time on Sunday to string. And so said she would try to start doing that. But anyway, there's always, and we do have a large community, and it's okay to stream while somebody else is streaming, because we have replays, and we can always go back and check a replay of somebody if we've missed somebody from going live. We have this thing where we like to go live. We like to interact with everybody. And it's just part of who we are and what we like to do and how we like to do it. And so uh but it's okay to upload, and then people can watch you anytime. And that was something I might need to ask, if somebody knows how to do it. I would like to upload on my first uh my page. When you go to my page, my channel page, you see a playlist. But if you want to see all my videos, go to the live, and that's where all my videos are. And I would like to upload some of my videos from the live to the playlist, and I'm not sure how to do that. I might have to Google it. And that's what I was wanting to do, because people go in and they watch me do that do the pottery, and that's really not who I am. I had a couple little videos for pottery, but that's really not the main squeeze of my stuff that I do. And I would like to upload another a couple of videos on the first page. That's what I was thinking. So this is going to go on there, and I'm going to have to trim it off here. So, hi, Diane. Hello, everybody. I don't know who all I've said hi to. I say hi to all of y'all. So, anyway, I'm going to put another bird down, since I was in the bird book. And I did draw a bird in the bird book the other day. If anybody didn't see it, we can work in the. I've got another page where I can put a bird in, paint another bird. See, I'm just kind of liking that so far. And I've got this little bow that's just the littlest piece of embroidery ribbon or thread there. And I'm going to put it down on my page. And the bird might want to take it and put that string in his nest. So I have to let that dry because it's wet. And I can snip that little bit off like that. And then I can get my ink back out. Oh, I haven't seen Peter for a while. He usually comes in the first time of the evening. So I'm going to try to stamp again, maybe on top of all some of this. And Barry will come in here. He comes in. Haven't seen Andrew for a little while. And I'll put this one over here. That's good. So they're little, I think they're a little bit hobo-y style looking. And this one has a name. I kept the name for these birds. The bay-breasted warbles. And I have some words over here that I thought I might try to use. And I think that's enough on them. I don't think I need to do any more. Using all my scrippy scraps, my scrappy doos. What did I say the other day? Janet Nash says scrippy scraps. And I said something the other day that I thought of her, something of the like. Okay, so I have let your whimsy shine through, and then some of these are snarky. Okay, silly. When your past calls, don't answer. It has nothing new to say. Art is like a storm that you chase instead of one you run from. And I'm not going to be able to put a big, long say so. I just need a one liner here. Like I would put, I like art instead of weird. Imagination's okay. Okay. Put your positive pants on. Uh, love what you do and do it well. Love what you do is okay. And that's a sticker. I like that one. And I think Dana gave me these. Love what you do. And these little birds are loving. They're loving what they do because they're birds. They're loving it. And then eat glitter. eat glitter for breakfast. Happiness. Laugh out loud. That's a good one. I could put that over here. Laugh out loud. That's a good one. And I could put it right here. There. So, yeah, we got two of those done up. That's good. That works. That'll work. Put that right there. I had some other little things, but I don't need them. Actually, this one looked cute right there. We'll put it down. It came out of some Happy Meal. Alrighty. So now those have to dry a little bit before I put them in the boxes. What are you going to pull out of the Green Deal Everything book? Uh, when are you going to pull out the Green Deal Everything book? The Green Deal. Do you want me to start a green book? I have a green book started. Oh, the green drawing book. The green. Um, I've got I've got all kinds of books. I just need a little bit more detailed. What did I say I was going to do? I'll pull it out. Just need a little bit more information. I'll let those dry, and we're going to work on the hunt book if I can find it. Mm-hmm. I've lost my mind on this table because I used to keep it right here. see what she says. The watercolor book. I don't know, Goldie. I don't know what it is she's wanting me to do. I'll do it. I just need to know what she wants. A green book? Is it a green book? Drawing book? A green drawing book. 20 ways to draw everything. Was that in one of the new books I got for Christmas? Was that in a Zentangle? Was that a Zentangle book? 20 ways to draw everything. I'm sure it's in one of these books that I showed you. I just need a clue. And I'm sure I said it. But is it something like this? Because it's like straight lines. Oh, the nature. 135 nature things. Nature book. Okay. Well, if I can find it, I'm not real sure which book you're talking about. And I do have a nature book where it has like 10 steps to draw it. It had a green cover. Okay. Well, I've got the women. I've got the Fast and the Fun. I've got the premium edition magazines. I've got the women habitat. I got dresses. I've got dogs. Oh, here's what you're talking about. This one. You're talking about this one. Yes. I got too many new books. I got too many new books I gotta start using. This is what she's talking about, doing the abstracts. And I do want to do it. No? It's not this one? Man. I've got poster art. I don't even remember getting this. Patternscapes. Jen Wren gave me this. Jen Wren gave me that one. Okay. All right. Was it just recently? Was it recently? Because I've got the Tangle book. I got the One Tangle a Day book. I got Zentangl's 4. There's a chicken on there. I got the Twinchy grid. I've got my doodle book. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Sharon. I don't know. I don't know which one you want, but I would like to do that one. I would like to do this one. It has a lot of ways to do things. Okay. Until we're better paid, that's the only thing I know to do. So, oh, the forest book. But she said it was how to draw 20 ways to draw everything, she said. Uh, so, Cheryl likes the forest book. So, anyway, this one is cute. This one has a lot of stuff. It's working with watercolors and then you doodle on top of it. 20 ways to draw everything. Is it this one? I don't think I have that. I don't remember getting that one. Margaret's got this forest book. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've gotten it, then I've forgotten it. Oh my gosh. It's lost and forgotten. 20 ways. I'll have to look for it then. It's uh it's not right here. 20 ways. Wonder what I've done with it. Wonder what I've done with it. Okay. Oh, I already got a bunch of books over here that I haven't started yet. So Goldie, I got too many books. All right, I'll look for it uh, offline. So let's do some scales. So I think what they do is I'm going to use a pencil to uh, to draw my scales. And let's see here. So we're gonna make them big. Okay. So there's some scales. Then you take your water brush and you put water on the little things, each one separately. And these are from Dana. These are got a pretty metallic one in here, the blue and the green. I think I'll try this. And I'm just going to spray water on them. And I'm thinking the blue and the greens, maybe the silver. We'll just squirt them. And then I need some clean water here. And that'll be the water I use to get my uh, scales wet. So I'm putting water in each one of the scales separately. And then I'm going to go back with the watercolor and I'm going to touch it with a brush like this. Get some color. And supposedly I could touch it and it'll bleed, it'll spread around like that. And I'm going to use another color to go with. Just add a little bit of blue. These are my scales. We're practicing. And then I can go back into another shade. And these are metallics. And I can touch and make some more marks with the green. And pick up a little bit of that water that I'm not using. Like that. And we're going to let that dry, and then I'll do another coat. So, there. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, Sharon. So, um, I'm going to go back in with my water brush and do this one. And we'll do this row. And I'll get my other brush back. And I'm going to try some lime. Put a little lime in there. Are they looking like scales yet? And then I'm going to go over here and go back into some of my blue. Like that. And then I think I had this other green involved. Like that. Alrighty. It's just going to dinner, okay? Let's let that dry for just a minute. Crap-a-lanch. I just thought I'd look over here for 1 second to see if I see it. But I don't see it. What a mess. It's all right. Nothing harm. No harm. I'm all right. I was just looking for that book, and if I have it, I'll have to hunt for it. Ouch. So anyway, I'm going to take a tissue and just do a little dab. So, what do you think? I'm not totally happy with this. It's just an exercise to see what I can play with. My favorite is still acrylic paint. Um, I think watercolors are fun, and they're fast in a sense, but I I'm just not as good with it as I am with the acrylic. So I've got to let this dry, and we'll do something else. We were just trying to do something. So anyway, I'm gonna get my 365 book out. Stick to something safe and see what we can do. Okay, so let's go over here to page 98. I did, Tammy. I rushed it. It says design your own paper stationery, including a logo for your name. I've got to do a logo for the hunt book, which I've misplaced as well. So, design your own paper stationery. And to sketch some ideas for a motifs of logos that you could add to letters or to the footer of your emails. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, let's take out some of these and draw something. You think it's a hard prompt? Well, like like um, the top of your paper is your title of your paper, and it's usually about 2 inches. And usually it's like it's got your name and address and phone number, like a resume. But it doesn't have to have your name on it, but it could have your logo. So what if your logo was a palm tree? So we could draw a variety of palm trees. Now see, I'm in my safety zone now. So I know I can make this work. And so this could be our logo. Now this is just the first layer. I don't have to do that many. I like palm trees because I live in Florida. And I've been doing them ever since I've been down here. I think I've done uh, palm trees from the get go. I've always done palm trees, and they're all different. They're never the same twice. so so if this is across the page, let's raise it up to make a bigger uh, a bigger drawing. So let's draw two here, something like that. So I'm using a green ink pen, and I'm going to get another green ink pen. I don't think I could get this one working again. I was trying to get this one working, and I can't get it to work. So this is going to be my logo for my hunt book as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and darken this with another ink pen. These are gel pens. And then I'm going to get my paints out. Yeah, we'll get the paints out. We'll go back to our paints so that you can sort of see what I have sketched. So, there's a, this is going to be my logo. So, I'm going to get out some of my paint. Try to get to them if I can get to them. And it's fun to use blue and greens together. And if you have a metallic one that has a shine to it and use that one last, that's even more fun. I can't see on in my desk. My whale tails is on the way. My whale tail. I'll put him away. He goes over here. Okay, let's see what we got over here. I can't see, but I think that's a green and blues. I'm looking for a shiny one, but that's okay. The trees pick up a blue tint from the skies. So, so what I like to do is to get a tiny, 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 tiny brush like this. And I just picked one of the colors. Doesn't matter which one you start with. And I paint right out of the jar. And I'm going to start making some leaves on the palm fronds. Like this. And I take my time and just do each stroke with love, and it'll come out. It'll work out. And there's different kind of palm fronds, palm trees down here. There's like 50 different kind. No joke. But this is the kind we're going to make. Now, if you wanted to quit right there, you could. You could quit right now. You could. My paint's bubbling up there. So, has is there anybody that has not sent out your Valentines yet? Is there anybody behind on sending your Valentines out? A little bit more right there. Okay, there's two palm trees, and I'm just going to put some grass down in here for the bottom of the page. So there's one, and I've got 4 more colors over here to use. Actually, I think I want to get this one out. It's a different blue. Since I've used this one already, put that one back. Then I got this one and the lime and another blue. Okay, let's try this. So I'm going to do the blue next. Hi, Angela. Howdy do, howdy do. Come on in. So we're drawing our logo stationery. So this is going to go as like a little layer on top of the other one. And it's going to show, the other is going to show through, of course. And I like putting the sky blue in here because the leaves are, some of them are shiny, and they pick up the clouds and the sky. And sometimes you see a bluish turquoisey green, in some of the some of the, what do you call, the natural habitat down here. So if, and sometimes I just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I do it fast, and whatever comes out will come out the way it's supposed to. That makes sense. It'll work out any way you can do it. It works out. So they change every time, every layer you do, they change. So we're working in the 365 book. I had about 20 people uh, that ordered this book, that got this book, and I wrote your names down in the front. But I don't know of anybody that's been working. Maybe you've already done it and you've been doing day by day, doing it every day, and that's great if you're doing it every day. We do it randomly on here. Been doing it randomly. Okay. Jessie says she's been doing it. Well, great. And I'm just going to do a little blue down here, like a liner, type of liner. Little highlight it on one side. Just like that. Oh, Sharon's already finished her 365 book. You all kept good girls. Oh, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you, then. You should post page 98. You should post it so that I can see it. And I am going to put the heat gun on this for just a minute and dry it just a little bit. Angela hasn't been working in her book. Open to page 98. Go get it. Run, run, Angela, run. Sharon's going to post her picture. This fun. And what I like about it is, when I go back and look at these things, I don't even remember. I don't even remember doing this. I don't remember doing these back in February. I don't, I don't remember. I mean, I know I did it because it's my book, but I don't remember doing this. There's another palm tree with a monkey in the tree. But I don't remember doing all of these. Some I remember, but 47. You think it's beautiful? It was fill the page with as many leaves as you can think leaves shapes as you can think of. So I went through all of my, I had a stamp, I had a punch out. These were punch outs. These are punch outs. I found a leaf on probably some wallpaper, and I drew some leaves. Or these leaves came in here, were there already. Different kind of leaves. Anyway, let's get back to this. So I'm going to go with the we'll go with the lime green. Oh, Cindy didn't enjoy it. You didn't have anybody to play with you. You could play with me. I'd play with you. So this lime green, you're not going to be able to see it the way I see it. So you've got to hang in there until I get the next color out. It's a tree of many colors. Let me get this call for Joe. Hey, Dennis. Are you there? Somebody for Joe. He obviously doesn't have his phone. Let me go find him. It was one of his friends. Let me go tell him to call. Joe, call Dennis. I didn't get to talk answer, but he called my number, so call him. Okay, he's in the kitchen. I don't know where his phone is. So get some more of this. Mm-mm-mm. Time for some lemonade. So I don't know if you can see the green. Oh, you can. You can see the green. So I've got two more shades to put on. So don't touch that dial. Can't rush a good logo. And I did at Christmas. I splurged and got me some new tiny eyeliners brushes. Not eyeliners, but tiny paint brushes. So, everybody doing okay? I'm gonna try to find that book for Sharon. I wish I wish I knew where it was. Okay, that looks good. A little bit of green down here, like that. And I could go back over and do the oh, I know what color I'm missing. I used up this one color and it was a blue green color. It wasn't this shade. It had blue in it, and I'm missing it. I'm missing that. I've used it all up. So we'll use another green and see how this color is going to look. It's looking good so far. Okay, little there and okay. Well, definitely post page 121. We'll do it next. 121. And then I gotta have some kind of gray with tan for the trunk. The trunks are kind of a lighter shade of something like that. And then I'll get some tan. Is is everybody still with me? Something like that. Gosh, I keep hitting you all in the head tonight. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm sure it hurts. Goldie says it's looking nice. I still got some other colors to add if I want, or I can call it quits if I want. Goldie says, it's okay. I dropped you behind the shelf earlier. You dropped your phone or your camera. I didn't feel a thing, Goldie. Didn't feel a thing. No harm done. This is another green. And I need to find some of that blue green that I like. And this one is thick, and I'm letting it be thick, so there will be texture on the page. Uh, After I leave this on there, it'll be, you'll be able to feel it. It's like it's embossed or something. Okay. Like that. Got some thickness to some of it. Here we go. And I think that's all it needs. I don't think it needs anything else. So we'll just do this one, and this will be the last shade. But all those blues in the background gives it depth, and it gives it character. So I think that'll do it. I think that's going to be my logo. Craft Blanche. Oh, dear, dear, dear. So we're going to just let that dry as it is. And if you have any metallic paint, diamond paint, you can do that on the last layer too, and you'll get a little bit of sparkles on your tree, which makes it nice. So we have to stick that over and let it dry. But we're going to look over here at 121. 121. Oh, I've already done that one. Look at this. I did her hair in paper, and I used my googly eyes, and I got a green uh, underneath this one, and I got her lips. It says explore using cut up paper only to create faces. Sometimes drawing with pens can feel like a bit too much. Pressure is too much pressure to be precise, but drawing with scissors can help you to relax because it doesn't have to be accurate at all. You could layer different shapes and color to create the faces. So I could go back in here and draw the rest of her face. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I cut up the paper to do. I got her hair first, and then I had like a teardrop, and somebody probably said use your googly eyes. So I got the eyes out, and then I cut her lips out. There was a little sample up here. Yeah, I do too. Oh, I have to put the date on this. Have I put the date on anything that I've done today? I don't think so. This is 5 and 6. Did we do another one? Was this the second one? Can't remember. What have we done? Did I mark it off? Uh, I've got 898. There's 98. And 121. I did 99. And we did that the other day. Okay, I think I'm good. See, I've got several palm trees in my book. This one was done with paper. Okay, I need to let this dry. So I'm not going to turn the page just yet because that paint is still wet. So okay. So I'm gonna let this dry. And I have a page right here where I can paint another bird. And I did a bird the other day, and it's up here. And this bird is with egg. She's carrying an egg or two. She's fussy. So anyway, I've got some more birds over here. She would be an easy one to make. I've got this one with color. I'd like to do that one with pencils. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this one with pencils. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And that. And that. Good, good. And I'm going to get my ink pencils out. And we're going to draw this bird. Similar to the other one, if you think about it. But there's his head. And the back of his neck and back. And then he goes down into his tail feathers. And back up. And then there's going to be a wing. Like that. With his beak. And then under here, I'm not going to make this one so fat. Okay. And then here's going to be the stick, the tree limb that he is on. And it comes back up to here. Okay. There he is. And then he's got some feathers. Like that. Some highlights. Like that. And I'm just going to go right into his neck. I like his neck. I'll get this one out. Let's try these. Okay. And then you shadow another shade on top of that one. Like that. And then another shade on top of it. And then you got to take an orange. This is a red. And I'm just ever so lightly going over top to give it a little bit of an orange tint. Red and yellow make orange. And let's try another one. This is an orangey, like tangerine or something. Just real lightly. A little more. It wants a little more. And I'm looking for that gold one, this gold one here, to finish it off. It'll blend the rest all together. Okay. It looks awful yellowy. You can't hardly see the orange that I've done. It needs more, doesn't it? Let's try. That's not going to work. Let's try another one. Okay, let's get my get these out. These are watercolors. magenta. Isn't that purple? We'll try a little purple. And we got to have our brown ones back out for the the uh, the background for the trees and stuff. There's foliage back there, a little bit of water down at the bottom. I could put a little bit of water down there. Sure. And I want some trees in the back that are just faded back there. I want it to fade in the back. So I'm going to try this up here. And this is a flesh color, but it's got a pinkish, orangey feel to it, like a peach. It's real faded flesh. And I think that is helping. It's helping. So that's getting closer. See, and the camera's not picking it up. It's not picking that orange up. And I did pick out another shade. Orange Lake. I have no idea what that is, but we're going to try Orange Lake now. Now, these are watercolor pencils. So let me try adding a little bit of water to it, just out of curiosity. Because it will blend it some more. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, the water brush worked. Now, um, I need some a darker green. Okay. And then this is more of a gray. So I can get out grays. I've got a silvery color. Actually, this has got a little bit of a gold to it. Let's get the other ones out. This one here. Silvery gray. And I need another just a pencil shade, the color of a pencil might do it right. Okay. And I need a little bit more greenish. We're blending, we're blending, we're blending. I love to blend. And then we can go with these brown ones now and start working on the tree branch. So there we've got our branches, and then the rest is got the light blue out so we can draw across here. And I'm going to make this blue, but it's just going to be a hint of water. It's not going to be elaborate. It's just going to be something going on down here. And I might add some other blues to it. Some gray or something. Doesn't have to be. This is cobalt turquoise light. That's what it says. Okay. And then we got some green leaves. In the background, and I'm just going to lightly shade these too. And some tall ones here. And then we can do some shading with some light green, leaf green light. So we're going to call it a leafish color. Okay. Some green. So there's a few greens. How's everybody doing? You like the bird, Angie? Thank you, honey. Estra's back. Okay. Tennessee's winning. All right. I think she has been sick and she's getting over it. I saw her the other night in somebody's channel, and they've all been sick in her family, and so I think she's just been trying to recover. And they're passing it around back and forth. Hmm. So, okay. I'm just about done with this. Piddling with it, that is. Looking better and better. So, I think I'm going to take my white and go into this is a little bit of a yellow pencil, and I'm going over the blue a little bit, adding a little bit of green to it. And I'm going to take my white pencil as soon as I find it. And I think I've got one in here. And I'm going to go into over the water and mix that little bit of yellow and blue together and use the white to help the water. So there. Okay. So I don't know what else it needs. A little bit of grass over here. And I'm going to make a shoreline. A borderline, shoreline. Like that. And some more greenage. I'm making it up as I go. Can you tell me? Can you tell? Okay. How's that? Does that look, is that good enough? Looks good to you. Me too. Picking up this this on the other side. The feathers embossing on the other side. It looks okay to me. I like it. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do. All right. Let's put a date on it. Thank you, Candy. I think it's pretty cool. All right. We got the date on there. That's the way it is. I got to take a picture of it. All right. Now, let's see. I did my index card. We did a bird instead. We did the bird book, and we did the 365, and we did a bird instead of a chicken. But we do have time. We could do a chicken, and there are some more birds here to be cut out onto in the bird book. And I think what I'm going to do is this. Like this. And I'm just going to glue it to the corner of this page. There, it's going to be incorporated into the book, and I don't have to fussy cut all of them birds. So that's, oh, I can make a pocket. Let's make a pocket. So I'll just take and put some glue here, and here, and here. And we'll put it down here and let that dry. Okay. Now, we'll put this in the back. We'll do something with it next time. Working in the bird book. Now, I've got one more drawer. I've got one more drawer over here I need to look into. That turned out cute. See if I have any words for a bird on there. I need a bird word. Be bold, happiness. Eat glitter for breakfast. Let your whimsy shine through. Imagination. We got imagination. That's not too bad. It matches the page. Yeah, that's good. Now, if I hold my mouth right, I will be able to get in this drawer over here. I do have a chicken. We could work out of the Clucker book. This is the Coloring Cluckers. The Coloring Cluckers. There's some envelopes. Let's put that over there. We've got my stencils. It's a booby trap over here, guys. So I guess I'm going to be putting these books away tonight because I've got to do something with them. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch. Let's see what Abby's barking at. She's in there crying. I can hear her crying. And I know she's hungry. She's begging. All right. So let me put these books over here. These are all new. 20 ways to draw. I'm looking. I'm looking real hard. I'm gonna look. See if I can't find it. 20 ways. My die cuts. Okay. Whew. Okay. Bear with me. Found some more paintbrushes. Put my stapler away. And close this drawer that I'm using for a table. And the next drawer is got some art books in here, but I don't see the one you're wanting me to see. And I've got stencils, and I've just about switched over to this size on all my stencils instead of having both. And then I have rainbow books down here. And this is the green one. But I've got books down here that are color coded. This is the green one. I've got pink, purple, blue, black and white, orange, and red. And the next time I get bored, which I will never will, I want to get one of those books out. 20 ways to draw. I honestly don't know. So I'm gonna put this down there. So I've got those books. Put my pen down there. I haven't used my pen. And I have these laying on top. Okay. So it's not where I thought it was going to be. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So let's do one of these real quick. Got a half hour. So we're just going to take a picture out of the Clucker book. Margaret was very kind to send it to me. So let's get some colors out of here. And see what we can do with this guy here. Now, it doesn't matter that I go outside the lines on this one because I'm going to cut them out. It makes it go faster. And I like to go fast. And I'm using a burgundy shade. And I'm going to do a red shade on top of it. So this one is, I don't know if he's got a gobbler. He doesn't have a gobbler underneath. Just feathers. So this is a girl. This has got to be a girl. I don't think I think didn't the boys have the gobblers underneath? Now we talked about this, and girl chickens and boy chickens both have cones. We know that. But what about the gobblers? That's what I want to know. And they are red. So his gobbler looks to be deflated. I don't think he has a gobbler. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's pretty good. I like that. So what color chicken are we going to have? What color chicken do y'all want? brown and yellow. Can we call him Mr. Flu, as in bird flu? His first name's Bird and his last name's Flu. Yeah, you can call him Mr. Bird, Mr. Flu. And if he doesn't have the bird flu, then he flew the coop. Well, Angela said brown and yellow. We can add a little orange to them. I can blend I can blend some orange into it. All right, there's that. That looks pretty good. That looks real good. We'll keep this feather, this brush out. We like that. So brown, orange, and yellow. Let's see what I got. What I got over here. I got this shade. It's a beige, orangey beige. And it'll be a blend. I got this flamingo coral. Oh, I love flamingo coral. And you want some yellow in there, and some browns. And I'll probably do 3 or 4 browns, like that one. That's an orange. I could do his beak that color. I'll make his beak bright orange. Make a statement. And maybe some of this brown. Did I do a brown one the last time? I don't remember. Okay. So I'm not sure, but I don't know if that's part of his beak as well. We're going to do orange here. I can, these, these tiny brushes, if you don't have any tiny brushes, get you some. I really like it. It really makes a difference. So there's a little piece here under his beak, and I can't decide if I want that to be orange or maybe I'll go ahead and make it yellow and just start in on the yellow. I'm making you want to paint? Will, come on. Paint with me. Paint with me. I'd love for you to paint with me. So I'm going to just do a little bit of yellow here. And it has a blend of orange on my brush, which is perfectly fine with me. Perfectly. Oh, I saw a video today, and this lady, just a regular person like you and me, but she said, I'm going to teach y'all how to make popcorn with water. She said, I told some of my followers, and they didn't believe me that it could be done. So I'm just going to show it to you right now. So she got a bowl. It was a Pyrex bowl with a lid that had a lid on it. And she poured in some popcorn, no measurements, just dumped it in. And then she put in about a quarter, a fourth of a cup of water. And she put that in on top of the, and she put it in the microwave. And she says, now put the lid on, but let it be cracked. So the lid wasn't a tight seal. It let out steam. Okay. So the water, when it boiled, the steam's what made the popcorn pop. Anyway, she put it in and she says it's 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your microwave. And she poured out some pretty popcorn. And that's what I have to. That's kind I can have without the oil. So anyway, I have a little bit of orange on this brush up into the neck of the brush, and I'm painting the yellow. I didn't wash my paintbrush, and I'm painting this yellow on, and the orange is coming out of the paintbrush, and I think it is awesome. I think it is awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to do a little yellow here, and I'll do a little yellow over here. And we could put some real feathers on this guy. We can do some real feathers. Get some of them fuzzy ones, the little fuzzy ones that come out that fly all over the room. Hmm. So we're just putting a little bit of using this yellow brush and adding some yellow feathers. Adding some yellow. Okay, a little yellow. Oh, that orange and yellow blend looks good. Looks real good. Hmm. I can always come back to the yellow. And I'm going to put a little bit of um, brown in here. He's going to have, uh, oh, like streaked. He's going to have highlights. He's going to have some highlights in his in his fur, in his feathers, in his feathers. And um, I could also use a highlighter uh, or a Sharpie on this to fill in some of the feathers. So that would work. He's getting there. Okay. Clean up on aisle 3. No problem. No problem at all. So, I think I'm going to use some pencils on this one as well as the paints. And I think I can do that with the rest of them. I might need to let it dry. Okay, let's try one of these. Oh yeah, this is much better. All right. How we doing? Almost 9 o'clock. I better hurry. We'll have to call the roadrunner in. I think I'm slowing down because I'm tired. I think. Is that brown and yellow good? So I did yellow and then I did some brown, and the oranges is filling in on the white parts in between. And now I'm going to go back over it with yellow and really get the rest of the whitest parts. And I've got this yellow. Yeah, buddy, I like this. I think he's looking good. Purdy. All right. It's going to be a good one. I'm just going over the real white parts in between the yellow and the orange and the browns, and I'm kind of burnishing it and making it richer. Not that it's a rich chicken or anything, because they work for, they just work for corn chips. They work cheap. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. So let me cut it out real quick. I gotta spike it up here. Yep, gotta spike it. Okay. Let me put the the lid back on my brown before I spill it again. So I've got that much cut out. Okay. So there's Jennifer. Where you been, Jennifer? Have you been in here all night? Almost got it, guys. Almost. Going down the main drag here. And then on here, I'm just going to do something like this for that. There he is. Cool. There she is. And I think he's going to look good on this wall back here. So I'm just going to tack him down. He's going to look good on there. So we'll finish him next time. I like him. So that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. Thank you all for watching me and hanging out with me. And I will be back Saturday. And time for another cough drop. So, I'm not sick. I just have allergies. Okay. So, thank you all for coming. I'm going to say goodnight. Joe's got dinner ready. So it's off. We're off like a flock of chickens. So, thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. We got a lot done. We got the chicken. We did the birds. I never did find the hunt book, but I'll find it tomorrow. So, thank you all. And good night.